Yo, welcome back, family. It's your boy Boo, and it's Money Monday. Y'all want to support the channel? The Cash App will be pinned in the comment section, and today we gonna talk about the power of branding. Yes, branding. Branding is everything when it comes to business. The reason why is because 98% of the time, when people go to buy these products, you buying it because of the brand, or you gonna buy it because of the name. Now, most of y'all might have your own product or your own brand or whatever like that, right? And I'm gonna tell you why it's not taking off. The reason it's not taking off is because you too local with it. You selling it to family. You selling it to friends. Yeah, family and friends, they might buy for you or they might even support you. But you got to get this to strangers. You got to get this into people that never heard of it before. You got to get this in the eyes of people that will see it and be like, okay, I like that. It's cool. So I'm finna rock that. So now, if you take a company like Starbucks, right? Now let's say, so like with Starbucks, my little sisters every day feel like they have to drink Starbucks every day. So if we going off to Starbucks and at $6 a day, 7 days, you looking at $42 a week just on Starbucks. Now if you take that 42, you times it by 4, just on Starbucks, you spent in 1 month $168. Now, you might get more than a drink. You might get one of their breakfast sandwiches or something. Now, if you're doing this every day, that's $168 a month just on Starbucks. But you want it because you feel like it's the luxury of coffee. You're not thinking in your head if you go get all these ingredients yourself, because see, you can't change the ingredients. Whipped cream is whipped cream. Coffee is coffee. Caramel is caramel. But if you get all these ingredients from the grocery store, make it at your house, you'll have way more cups of coffee at a cheaper price. But you go get the Starbucks because it's a luxury brand. Now, with Apple, you get Apple. Apple is also looked at as a luxury brand. You want the Mac. You want some people got Apple everything, whether it's the iPhone, the Apple Watch, the anything that got that Apple on that, people was buying it, right? Buying it up like crazy. It's the branding. Apple couldn't scale and make it and have it like that if they was just friends and families and that. You too local with it. So when you trying to scale your brand, you have to go worldwide. You have to get it in front of people that never seen it, never heard of it before, or none of that. Your backstory don't matter, or none of that. Take your brand, roll with it. If you got a strong brand, get it in these people's face and work on scaling your business outside of the people you just went to high school with, outside of your family members, outside of people you know. And I think that be the reason a lot of businesses fail, is because people will literally years and years and years, they'll post it on their page and then just forget about it. You starting something. You got a whole brand here. Don't just post it on your page and forget about it. Start a page, right? And if y'all don't believe me, try it. Start, I'm gonna say Twitter, right? Twitter, Instagram, whatever, right? Start a page on there. Don't add your friends. Don't add your family. Don't do none of that. Start posting up your brands. Sell to these strangers. Make sure they getting the best quality. Make sure they getting the best, because see, the branding is everything. But if I don't know about your brand, how can I buy it? If I don't know about your brand, how could I get it? And this is another way you could save money when you know that, okay, a cotton t-shirt you could get for $10. Slap Supreme on it. Now it's selling for $130. See what I'm saying? You can't change material. Cotton is cotton. Now, you're going to have somebody that say this. Well, why this cotton shirt don't feel like this cotton shirt? Because this shirt just uses more cotton, or the cotton is double. But you can't change material. Leather is leather, cotton is cotton. It is what it is. You feel me? So you gotta make a choice to have more money in your pocket or keep dealing with these brands and these other people. Now, Supreme had sold to VF Corporation last year, which owns Vans, Timberland, and North Face. They bought Supreme for $2.1 billion. $2.1 billion, right? Now look, this is the issue. They're having a problem moving Supreme, and I'm finna tell you why. They didn't realize one of the strongest growing and selling points of Supreme was the fact that, one, items are limited. For two, you can't get them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? For three, Supreme had like its own in-house culture. You feel me? They bought it, they took it over, they tried to mass produce it and scale it. Now you losing money on it because you mass producing some that the main key point of it was to keep it low, was to keep it like, so it's only a certain amount of these t-shirts. You can only go to this particular store to get this hood. You can only go over here to get this particular piece of luggage, sunglasses, visor, whatever they put that Supreme logo on, right? So now the company is having trouble moving it because they're trying to mass produce these items when their biggest selling point was the fact that they wasn't mass produced. See what I'm saying? Which is why they were selling for so much. With Rolex, with the watches. Now, if you get the right one, don't bust it down, don't put diamonds in it. But you can go to a Rolex store and get a Rolex with diamond in it. That's neither here nor there. Over time, a Rolex will go up in price. The only problem is when you get ready to sell it, you gotta find somebody that wanna buy it. If you don't find nobody that wanna buy it, then you stuck with it. You out however much you paid for the Rolex. If you sell it under that, you still lost money. You see what I'm saying? So branding is important, but it also could save you money, but it also could make you a lot of money if you know what to do with it. Like I said, instead of going to get the Starbucks, go get the ingredients yourself and make your own coffee. If you don't want to keep spending $150 and making these other people rich off their brands and their t-shirts, go get your own t-shirt, start your own brand. Look up into what wholesaling is. Find out who a cheap wholesaler. Find out how you can go get, cause see, people that mass produce, they might get a shirt for like, they got wholesalers, they might buy a bundle and get a bundle of shirts at like 50 cents a shirt. Then we put them out, we sell the shirts at like $25, $30. You done made money. See what I'm saying? But yeah, so branding is important. It goes a long way. And like I said, you can save a lot of money if you know, and you can make a lot of money if you know. But branding is everything. Now, y'all know them cool gray Jordans just came out. How many people y'all seen got them cool gray Jordans, but they complaining about how high food is, how high the electronics is, how high? Well, see, they ain't looking at inflation. They not looking at, you know what I'm saying, the container problems, and can't get them shipping containers out the ports, and they not looking at all that stuff. But because they know Jordan and Jordan the brand, now you sitting there with them Jordans on your feet talking about everything too high. Well, instead of taking the $250 to go get the Jordans, why you ain't gonna get no food? See what I'm saying? Or like, why would you spend the $250 on Jordans? I feel like this: if you took $250 and went and bought them Jordans, you shouldn't complain about nothing being too high. You had $250 for that. So that's what I mean, people. And then that's off of branding. Because if you take Jordan off that shoe, the value of that shoe instantly sink. And what a lot of people don't know is the more retros that keep coming out over time, just due to the fact of the year, especially in the original colorway, it devalues the colorway. So these just came out as 2021. I forgot when the last ones came out, but let's say, for example, they over time, they're not going to be worth more than the ones that came out in 1996. So if you got the ones from 96, you won't need the ones that just came out yesterday, because you could go make money off of those. See, branding is everything, people. For any major brand you could think of, Nike, this and that. And like I said, you can't change material. I know a lot of times y'all be thinking, well, I'm paying for the quality. No, you're paying for the name. That's what you're paying for. You might think you're paying for quality, but you're paying for the name. Because material, there's nothing you could do to change it. You can only add something to it to make people think that it's worth more than what it really is. But like I said, y'all want to support the channel. The Cash App will be pinned in the comment. It's your boy Buddhist Money Monday. I'm gonna get up out of here. See y'all on the next one.